Hi everyone, it's Jade from Sweet Softies. Welcome to my vlog today. Here is my special little guest, Lena Rose, and this July baby is turning 5 months in a week. So time is really flying, and I know I made it my goal to have some vlogs earlier when she was still a newborn. That apparently didn't happen. It's been kind of a rough journey for me being a first-time mama and working at the same time, and being with a baby who doesn't like taking the bottle. So there's that, and I'm finally on my work leave now, so I'm happy that I'll be able to have time to do things like laundry and sleep and vlog. Anyhow, here's baby Lena Rose. Baby will say hi to no one in the room. So some of you have sent me some questions for this vlog, and I'll go ahead and answer them here. One question was, which types of activities do I like doing with Lena? And Lena Rose here enjoys singing. I'm sorry, she doesn't enjoy singing. She enjoys listening to me sing to her. And most recently, I've been singing a bunch of nursery songs, and You Are My Sunshine is actually one that consistently gets her to smile. So I don't know if surely it's not the words, because I don't think she comprehends those words yet. But I think it might be the tone, my tone and the melody, and maybe the hand gestures that I use that get her to smile. So, yeah, you have something to say. She also really loves listening to music, so I will put on some different types of music for her. I've done some classical music, and I try and find things that have a lot of like orchestral types of elements, so that she can hear a variety of different instruments together. I know. And she also enjoys listening to some folk songs that I put on too. And I put on some songs in other languages, and she seems to find that interesting as well. She has also been really enjoying looking at herself in the mirror. So when I have a mirror in front of her, we usually do some fun activities like dancing, and Lena will love looking at herself because you are oh so cute, huh? No, she just thinks there's another cool baby in the mirror with her. So, and let me think. One last thing is, we made a ribbon toy for Lena recently, and I'd love to show that in a bit in maybe an upcoming tutorial. But it's a great, well, not great, sorry. It's a very entertaining little activity for babies to practice their fine motor and some motor skills like grasping and pulling. So it's essentially a little box that has ribbons tied to the inside of it, so she can pull the long ribbon out. So one of the other questions is, as a crochet designer, am I going to make more crochet baby items and have Lena model them? My answer to that is definitely yes. I love making baby items before I had Lena as well. So they're just so adorable, they're quick, they're easy, and they're so much fun to design. So I will definitely be making more. I just haven't been, I'm so sorry, because again, like working and being a first-time mama has been so tough on me. I've been gracelessly stumbling through each day. And now that I'm on work leave, I'm making that a goal, so I will be crocheting and designing more projects in the near future. So stay tuned for that. Currently, I do have some projects that I have made for Lena, and I'll show them in a bit. There's the hooded bunny capelet, and this is a really cute one because I love the little bunny ears that are droopy and come off the side. Oh, baby. And there's also the meadow cardigan dress. This one is lacy and beautiful. It's a wonderful summertime baby cardigan, and it will look great over like a thin white onesie if you'd like to add that in, or just over over a bare baby on a warm day. I've also made a bunch of little hats. So there's the ribbed baby turban here with a bow, and the velvet baby turban with a bow. These both are really quick and easy to work up. Sizes can be easily adjusted. I even have a hat referencing and sizing chart on my blog. So I'll link all of those in the description box. And by the way, all of these baby patterns that I have are free on my blog. So be sure to check them out if you'd like to make one yourself. I also have here the baby bonnet, the lacy baby bonnet. I've made 2 bonnets for her this far, and I really like how feminine and soft they look. And sometimes I don't want to have a hat with a brim per se, or something covering up too much of her head. So a bonnet is a good way to just keep the back of her head warm, and I guess the top of her head warm. So I think these are great choices for baby during summertime or even during fall. And there's that. So stay tuned for more baby projects coming up. And yes, little Lena Rose will be my model for those baby projects. So thank you in advance, baby. So this next question is, as a crochet designer, what are my favorite projects to make? That would have to be amigurumi. That's what I started off with when I came back got back into crocheting. And I really love designing dolls, and dolls with more elaborate, detailed outfits. So I do have some examples of those dolls that I'll show you. Oh, baby. So Willow the Woodland doll is one of my more recent dolls that I've really enjoyed designing. Some of my more detailed dolls that I've enjoyed too include Maeve, Princess Maeve right here. And I've also enjoyed making Emery the Emerald Princess, and some other, oh, and here's my little Mori girl as well. So I would love to make more amigurumis that are a little more complex, and hope to show you some more of those in the future. All right, and this question is, how did I start crocheting and why? The very, very first time I started crocheting was in late elementary school, when one of my close friends we hang out every day pretty much. So I was at her house, and her mother decided to teach us how to crochet a doily one day. And her mother is so very crafty. She makes amazing things out of her hands, and like crafts and foods. And so I love learning from her. We both learned, the 2 of us learned how to crochet a little doily, and it was about yay big, and worked perfectly as a cup coaster. And I just picked on, I just loved crocheting that. It was so much fun to me. It had a series of different stitches, chains, and combinations to make it quite ornate looking. I wish I had a one that I had saved to show you, but unfortunately I don't. I'm sorry, baby. You're getting a little restless, huh? And unfortunately I don't have one of those to show you, and I don't remember how I made them, so I'm very sorry in advance. But it was so much fun that I became a factory, and I churned out like a whole lot of those little doilies. And then I stopped crocheting for many years. So it wasn't until the winter of 2011 when I started picking up crochet again. And at that point, I was in graduate school and I was having a very difficult winter. I think it was being away from family and it was just a lonely winter break for me. So during that winter, I decided to pick up something new and looked up some crafts, because crafts and arts usually get me into a better mood. And lo and behold, I found some amigurumi projects online and decided to try them out. The first thing I made was a little teddy bear that's super lumpy because I stuffed him with tissues. I couldn't wait to buy stuffing, so I stuffed him with tissues. And I just fell in love with amigurumi after that and quickly worked on designing my own. So my cute little amigurumi bear was the first thing I've ever made, and since then I've been crocheting more amigurumi, and I've branched out to quite a few other types of projects too. And one last question here is, do I crochet some other things like clothes and cardigans? And the answer to that is definitely yes. I know my blog is centered on amigurumi, but I also have a variety of things ranging from clothing and accessories to home decor and more like useful type of projects. So I can show you a few in a bit. For cardigans, I've made mostly short sleeve cardigans. So I have kimono type projects, and I also have little, like a lot of different scarves, cowls. I have some tops that I've made, some shawls, hooded scarves, and things like that. That's that for questions to my vlog here today. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in and listening to baby Lena Rose's grunts in between all of these Q&A points. Feel free to drop any questions that you have for me that you'd like me to cover in my next vlog, and I'll be sure to do that. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and we'll say goodbye now. Bye bye!